My goal is kind of to glow up from the inside out, practice more gratitude in my everyday life, to work on being more open to new experiences and forcing me to get out of situations that I choose to be in when it's not necessarily what I need at that moment. Sometimes it's just about being uncomfortable because you are learning something. I just turned 27 and I thought, you know what? It's time for a glow up. My goal is kind of to glow up from the inside out. I want to be the best version of myself. I want to improve who I am and how I view the world and how I evolve as well in the world. But I also wanted to really shift my perspective on things and on myself as well. And the first thing I've been working on has been my mindset. My goal was to really practice more gratitude in my everyday life, to work on being more open to new experiences and to new opportunities, and I really wanted to kind of change my vibration, which I'll explain later. In the last month, I would say now, my life has changed a lot. More about my career than anything else, but the past month has been really hard for me because for 2 years I was kind of my own boss. I was working entirely by myself, for myself, but it wasn't really working for me. I was having a hard time with my mental health. I was having a hard time being confident enough to kind of work on trying to get more opportunities, trying to evolve in my career and in myself, and I really thought that the two were working together, but one was really preventing the other from growing. And it was mostly myself. I was just in that feeling like I was not enough, I was not good enough, and also that I had to do things my way for it to be worth it and for it to work for me. I would say about a week ago, I really tried to work on that and work on being more open to new situations. I really decided to shift my mindset and to be like, you know what? I have to change the way I view situations. I have to change the way that I perceive situations. I am lucky to get the experiences that I'm getting. I am lucky to be in this position in my life right now, and I get to experience certain situations. I've also really tried to shift how I view, I would say, more negative or more difficult situations as a learning curve. I've been really trying to see them as learning curves and seeing that each situation doesn't have to be necessarily positive for it to benefit me, because I do believe that a lot of bad situations are there to teach us things and are set in our path, or we set in our path because we need to learn about how we do things, how we view things, but also learn about ourselves and see things with not necessarily in a positive way, because I don't think that every situation is positive, but I know that I really needed to change my perspective on these situations as, okay, what did you learn? How did it make it grow? What did you learn about yourself? And it has been incredibly amazing for me to think of it like that. But also, I've been working on gratitude, and I've always been someone who is pretty grateful for what I have in my life, but I was not implementing it in how I think, which is kind of funny to think now, but as in usually in like happy positive situations like on vacation or on birthdays or Christmas days or family days, or you know, like moments when you do truly feel happy and you're enjoying yourself, that's when I would feel grateful. That's when I would be like, I'm so grateful for my family, I'm so grateful for this situation, for this weather, for the people in my life. But I was not doing it every day. I was not seeing my life with a grateful lens every day. All I was thinking was, oh my god, I don't want to do that. I wish I could do this like that. I wish I could be more like that. And now that I'm really understanding what gratitude is and how it feels every day, has been incredibly amazing for me to be grateful for what I have and for situations. And so I've been really trying to do more gratitude focused meditations, especially in the morning, because I don't have the best sleep, mostly because of my anxiety. And so sometimes I wake up in the morning and I haven't had a restful night, or I do feel very tired, and having these like 5-10 minutes of meditation when I have so much to list, I have so many things that I want to list, I don't even know which one to choose today. And that's incredible, because when you have a list that long, it kind of means that you are in a pretty good place in your life. And I just realized that changing that made me experience and see situations way more differently. For example, this morning, I'm not gonna lie, it's a Monday morning. I woke up feeling a bit weird, a bit like I was feeling a bit sick as well, but also pretty tired. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take it slow, but I'm also gonna meditate. And during my meditation, it was an amazing moment for me to be grateful and to feel like, okay, you have to work today, you have a lot of things to do today, you don't necessarily feel up to it, but what are you grateful for in the situation? And I had so much to list. Then I just focused on, okay, so you're going to have to do things today that you don't really want to do because that's not your plan. And then I was like, okay, what does this mean for me? It means that I'm getting used to getting out of my comfort zone. It means that I'm getting used to forcing myself to do things that are good for me, even though I don't see it that way. It also means that I am incredibly grateful to be in the position that I am today. Lucky to have a job, even multiple jobs right now. And yes, it is very different from what it used to be a few months ago. But you know what? A few months ago, I was very nervous and I was very stressed, and I was feeling like I need to do more. I need to change my life and how to do things. I need to see more people. I need to move more places, but I cannot bring myself to do it. And now these situations are forcing me to do that, but also make me feel so much better. When I was not doing those things, when I was able to stay at home in my comfort, do whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted to do it, I didn't necessarily feel that happy. I felt stuck. I felt like I didn't see anyone. I felt like I was always in the same place. And now these situations are forcing me to get out of my comfort zone and forcing me to get out of situations that I choose to be in when it's not necessarily what I need at that moment. And so I've been really able to be more open in how I view situations. And I like the quote, nothing changes if nothing changes, because it's absolutely true. And that's something I felt pretty guilty about, because that's always something I've been doing. I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want this to change, I want this to change, but I was not doing anything to change that. First of all, I think it was mostly due to confidence, but I do also think that it was me not being brave enough to get out of my comfort zone. And now when I'm faced with a new situation, I'm trying to be more open and be like, okay, being uncomfortable in a situation or in a choice means that you're shifting something inside of you. Sometimes it's just about being uncomfortable because you are learning something, and being uncomfortable is a different feeling from being unhappy, I would say. It's like it's very different. Sometimes, for example, I used to be terrified of public speaking, absolutely terrified, because I don't like people staring at me. I don't like to be the focus of attention. I do not like to be in a room full of people. It really triggers my social anxiety. When I was doing my 9-to-5 job, a colleague of mine was like, you know what, we're working on this project, but I really want you to present it. And she didn't really give me a choice in it, and she said so. She was like, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you you are going to do it because I do believe that you are capable of it. You being uncomfortable with public speaking doesn't mean that you are not capable of doing it. And I did it. And you know what? It went really well. No one had any idea that I was really stressed, and everybody told me after, they were like, oh my god, you were so comfortable, you were so open and smiley. And I was like, oh my god, I was so stressed and anxious. And they were like, really? You didn't look like it. And I was like, you know what? I'm nervous about it. I'm uncomfortable with it. I've learned that I'm able to do it. I've evolved to a feeling of being more competent, being more capable, and also becoming more confident. And then I did it so many times. I did so many presentations in a room full of so many more people. And I've really learned so much about myself. And so I understood, if you stay in your comfort zone, in your comfort bubble, if you keep on putting yourself in situations that you like and you know you will enjoy, you won't get really anything out of it. Yeah, you will be comfortable and you will be feeling great in those situations, but you need to balance them out with situations of discomfort or situations that scare you a little bit, because you do need these challenge to help you grow. The last thing that I've been changing has been to work on my vibration. So some people don't really understand it. One thing you could do is read this book, which is Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. And this is amazing. I got this for my birthday. It's all about how self-love is the key to unlocking your greatness. One thing that really clicked at one point was talking about what we do, how we think, what we think about. Our emotions are all vibrations and are all energies. And so, for example, if you're thinking in a negative way, if you're talking badly about someone just for the sake of it or for you to feel better, it's not going to work for you. All it's going to do is create a negative vibration because you are in a negative headspace, expressing negativity. All of that is negative, and so the energy you will be creating will be bad, if you want to put it like that. But if you focus on being more positive, being more understanding, expressing yourself in a more positive way regarding who you are, what you do, other people, and kind of creating more positivity in the world. And the whole idea of it is that you have to match your vibration with the vibration of what you want so that it works. So basically, in order to get what you want, which has a positive consequence on your life, which translates into a positive vibration and a high vibration, you have to create that for yourself through your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your words to other people and about other people, and you have to align those to work together. I've been really working on that and changing my feelings and my thoughts and be more grateful and be more open to changes and be like, I cannot get what I want if I'm not working for it. Sorry, the battery is flashing and I had to change a few things. So yeah, that's how I've been trying to glow up. It's the start of my glow up journey to really work on my mindset, to really work on being more grateful and gratitude, and to be more open and really try to see the best in every situation. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the